I never find you boring, even though I was yawning.
Crap! Okay, so, good morning. Hey, we're gonna jump right into it here. I have Michelle with me. Say hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. So, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna look at some coins. Something you guys may not know about me is I like to collect coins. For Michelle, this is kind of a new world, so she's gonna learn the ropes as we go, and hopefully you guys learn something too, but here we go. So what happened is we went to the bank and we got $100 worth of quarters that we're gonna sort. Those are what you see behind me there. Basically, we're looking for the things that I know to be rarities that I would want to collect, and also some of the fun things that I can just point out to you guys and mention along the way. So if you guys are coin collectors, you'll have fun looking with me. I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything about it, so feel free to leave in the comments if I missed something or if there's more to be said.
So we're gonna start by emptying all of these out.
So at my initial search, I do have one ender that I've been keeping an eye on, so I'm kind of excited about that, but we'll have a look later and just see if it is anything. So in my initial going through the coins, there's a couple things that I'm looking for, some things I know to look for, and some things I like to look for. For example, the bicentennial quarter with the drummer boy on it. While there are some rarities in that series, I just like to collect them. They're just kind of cool. But now that we got these sorted out, let's take a look at what we got. So what we have here is a nice little pile of roughly $10 that we can sort through and just see if we have anything special.
Obviously, we pulled out the drummer boys, because who doesn't like those?
Now we didn't get too many older quarters. I think the oldest one I saw was a 62, probably. You see anything older than that?
I only saw 65, so you might have gotten the 62.
Okay, so we've got some Kansas quarters, some Wyoming, District of Columbia, Wisconsin we've got, and Arizona, obviously our bicentennials. Delaware and Minnesota. And then we've just got a stack of 1965 and older.
So we have 3 2007 Wyoming quarters from the Denver Mint. And what we would be looking for is a double die. But these 3 don't have that. We also have 3 Minnesota quarters, 2005. And what we would be looking for in these also is a double die, especially extra trees. But these don't have it.
Alright, I have 4 Wisconsin quarters. Which one I look for on these is the Iricorn. On the misprints, they would have like an extra leaf, high leaf and a low leaf. And that would determine it being more valuable, but ours are just 25-cent quarters.
We have 4 Kansas quarters, 2005. And the thing to be looking for with that are some defects. One would be an extra hump, which kind of looks like a bubble on the back of the buffalo. And on the other side, some of the T's got left out in God we trust, so it says in God we rust. However, these 4 do not have either of those defects.
Okay, we had 1 Arizona quarter, which I'm not too positive how this thing works, but I guess you're looking for extra cactus on it because somebody used cactus to cover up initials or something. Such is not the case on ours.
We found 4 1983 quarters, and the thing to look for would be what's called the spitting eagle, and it's just a defect that makes it look like the eagle is spitting, but none of these had it. We found 11 1965 quarters, and they stopped making silver quarters in 1964, but there were still some that kind of got out in 1965. So we were looking to see if we had any silver ones. We were doing the drop test, and we're pretty sure we don't have a silver coin.
We have 2 Delaware quarters, and there's a couple things you can look for on these. One of the big things is a spitting horse, which is just like a defect where it looks like the horse is spitting, but that's not the case. Also, you got the word Rodney on here, and sometimes Rodney has been like a double die or something, and it just repeats Rodney underneath, but that is not the case on these. And then also some of them were printed on a different planchette that would make it super obvious, but these aren't. So, what we also have is our District of Columbia Duke Ellington. Now there was a pretty extreme mistake on these suckers where the dude's name was double cast on here and Ellington was like printed lopsided underneath Ellington. Really obvious mistake and super collectible, but ours is just pretty normal. And then we have our bicentennials, which are super collectible for me, so these are a score right here. So there you go, out of $100 we got 75 cents worth of good stuff.
But it was still fun, and I still learned some stuff. And I think that I will be able to check out my coins better now.
Well, cool. We'll have to pick a coin to do next, so write down in the comments if there's another set of coins that you want us to have a look at.
Like and subscribe.